I'm feeling good.
Listen to this chick from West Africa, Sierra Leone to be exact, chime in on this situation with the disrespectful Haitian lady, like we asked for her input. I'ma give my commentary afterwards. Sheesh.
I watched a video of the Haitian woman that called Black Americans dirty. And I just wanted to add my own perspective to this whole situation. But before we get into this TED Talk, I'm West African, from Sierra Leone to be exact. Yeah. First of all, what she said was wrong. Let's start there. Calling somebody dirty based on their ethnicity or nationality is straight up wrong. Like, it's weird, it's unnecessary, and it's very ignorant. But I really need y'all to be honest. Did y'all watch the full clip? Like, seriously, did y'all watch the full clip? Or
yes,
y'all just going based on a little clip that was said? Because if you watch the whole video, she also stated Haitians are dirty Black Haitians too, after the guy asked her, so what are Haitians then? Now let's get this clear. I'm not defending her. I'm just saying context matters in
You're
this
definitely defending her
situation that's going on, okay? What I'm seeing on my timeline is people reacting to a 10-second part of a video and running with it. You get it? Like, and because people didn't watch the whole video, now this whole thing became a whole Haitian versus Black American war thing. And this is where I'm going to say something very uncomfortable. Some of the responses I'm seeing on my TL, it don't feel like correction. Like you guys are trying to correct her. It feels like a release, like oh, I can finally say what I want to say. Like, you know, when someone been having hatred in their heart for you and they finding the right time to spew out that hate for you, I feel like this is what it is. Because the things that I'm seeing on my TL is, it don't feel like correction at all. It just feel like, yeah, this is the perfect time to talk shit. Like, some people have been sitting on opinions about Haitians for a long time, and they finally find a safe excuse to let it out. That's what it's giving. That's the part that's bothering me. Because now it's not about one ignorant woman. It's now about, oh, Haitians are this, Haitians are that. Like that is not fair at all. I don't think it's fair. Because I'm seeing videos of people saying Haitians eat dirty cookies. Like, if you put two and two together, y'all was waiting for a perfect time to talk shit about Haitians. Like, you was holding all this hatred in your heart for Haitians. And now that one person called Black American dirty, now it's a war. Like, oh yes, I can finally talk shit about Haitians, because it's not giving correction at all. Like, it's really not. Like, if you really look at the bigger picture here, it's not giving correction. You guys are not trying to correct her. You guys want to talk shit about Haiti, and you found the perfect time to talk about it. Like, one woman does not represent an entire country of over 11 million people, okay? Just like how one podcast clip does not represent all Black Americans. And as a West African, I'm literally watching this whole thing like, why are we doing this to each other? Like, seriously. Like, we already deal with enough from outside of the community. Now we're using one viral moment to justify tearing each other down. Like, really? Like, the woman apologized, and you don't have to accept it. But turning this into a whole nationality war is really baffling. Like, it literally doesn't solve anything. It don't. Like, seriously. But don't use her ignorance as an opportunity to finally say what's been sitting in your heart about Haitians. Because that's what it's really giving right now. Like, really. Because at the end of the day, that says more about you than her, if you really want to talk about it. Because I promise you, if unity was trending the way division is trending right now, the timeline will probably look way different. Let's be real.
First of all, you set up here with the unmitigated gall to say, have we not seen the 10-second video? And it's more than 10 seconds. But that's neither here nor there. But she brought it up. And can you please stop saying we didn't watch the entire video. We all watched it and seen and heard what she said, and she was very intentional and disrespectful with what and how she said it. I don't know why you're downplaying the entirety of her nastiness and how we reacted the way we did. Girl, we don't care about how you perceive our reactions, nor about you watching every Black American response on her and how we're clapping back like we should. You can't tell us how to respond to the ultimate disrespect that was displayed on a podcast that allows people from the diaspora to talk greasy about us and constantly saying, we don't have no culture, but at the same time cosplaying as us, our culture, like how you are now. The only reason you would feel some type of way about Black Americans responding a certain way is because you feel exactly like they all do. Many of you Africans hate us, and you know this. And stop projecting that we have hatred towards y'all when it's the other way around. You see the xenophobia from your fellow Africans and the rest. So miss me with the BS. The gaslighting and willful ignorance is astounding. And you're sitting up there saying she doesn't represent them as a whole, but she generalized all Black Americans, and you don't have no smoke for her? And other Haitians are doing exactly how we thought you all would respond, taken up for her disgusting comments and not holding her accountable. You need to ask those of the diaspora, and yourself included, why are your people, Africans, so xenophobic and hateful towards us as a collective? Deal with that first. Unpack your blatant biases and take overall. The obtuseness and ignorance from you is really showing and gross, and it tells me everything about you. Just stop trying to find everything that Black Americans do in response to the nastiness, the disrespect, the hatred as a collective, and have a balance to see things fairly. But I forgot. You don't, because you have the same type of issues as well to unpack here. Now, let's move on to the rest of the gaslighting nonsense from these Haitians. Whew, child.
Yeah, I seen that video where the Haitian girl called Black Americans, dirty Americans, Black Americans, dirty Black Americans. Ma comprends pas tellement songe ça 𝒲𝒶𝓎 te dit. But let's not try to use that as an opportunity to slander the whole island. Let's save that energy just for the messenger. She does not represent the whole country. I know y'all are excited. Yeah, opportunity to hate on Haitians. Let's dial it back. There's this creator on here that was talking about how we eat dirt cookies and nobody wants to visit Haiti and all this and all that. Yeah, maintain down. Maintain down. That's all I had to say, Salma. Just position. Just take it easy.
So let me get this straight. One funky ass lady gets on the podcast, says Black Americans are dirty. That triggered the fuck out of y'all to the point where you're making 10-minute videos and showing your homes to prove you're not dirty. Oh, that could never be me. I'm not doing no shit like that. I know I'm clean, so why am I gonna get upset by what a stranger says? She didn't come and say my government name. Okay, she said Black Americans, and realistically, yeah, there are some dirty Black Americans as there are some dirty Haitians.
Girl, shut the hell up.
The only ones who are getting mad at what she said, hit dogs hollering.
So this Haitian girl got on a podcast and said, dirty Black Americans, being stupid, being ignorant, right? But now I'm looking
Y'all notice
all
it's
over
always
TikTok,
a but with
I'm
them?
just seeing a bunch of videos of Americans literally coming out the woodworks and having a lot to say about Haitians. I saw this video where this girl was like, oh, I used to live in this street called Little Haiti in Miami, and a bunch of Haitians were dirty, so it's crazy that they're calling us dirty. And I'm just like, y'all are literally acting as if the whole community of Haitians came together and said Black Americans are dirty. It was one person that said that.
It doesn't
come
matter.
For her.
She
Don't come for
still
the whole
said
community of
and
Haitians.
generalized
The
all
stuff that
Black
you guys
Americans.
are saying is really just showing how y'all really feel about Haitians. Y'all are showing your true colors.
Y'all
it's giving,
been
oh my God, I've
showing
been
your
thinking
true
this
colors.
whole time. I can finally
Talk about
say it.
that.
Yes, The fact that it only takes one person to say something stupid, and now y'all are getting on the internet bashing Haitians like this, tread lightly. Tread lightly. Thank ya. Bisous.
Fun fact, the truth is hurt, and I do understand. But isn't this lady right? Yes, the Haitian lady that was talking about Black American, yes. I am Haitian too, but she was talking based from her experience. She ain't talking about culture or history. She was definitely talking about they were dirty from head to toes. And they are. Some of them, they are, for real. When I was in high school, I can believe my eyes. How they come to school. They were dirty, smell, like they just wake up and come to school.
Girl, the projection.
They have doo-doo
Just
on their
stop
face.
lying
She was having
already.
a boyfriend that was
Doo-doo
Black
on their
American.
face?
And from her experience,
I
she's been talking
can't.
about from her experience. That's what she tell the boy, are you a dirty Black American? And she do apologize for that. But she was telling them she's talking from her experience. Ain't nothing wrong with that, but most of you guys mad. Even female are mad, saying like, why we come in their heritage? They are from here. As a Haitian American as well, I have children here that born here, but that doesn't mean if you see something.
I'm sure by now y'all have all seen that video of the Haitian girl saying dirty Black Americans on Instagram. If you haven't seen this on Instagram, I think that it's called Daily Wrap Up Crew, whatever. I'm not a fan of that podcast, but I've seen a couple episodes. I'm not a fan, but it's too much ignorance that goes on there, and that was prime example number one as to why I don't watch that, because why was that even said? Dirty Black Americans. Girl, what? Like, look at you. You're inspired by Americans. Everyone in America is inspired by Americans, whether y'all getting lash extensions, nails done, whatever. Y'all all inspired by Black Americans. White, Hispanic, Dominican, Puerto Rican, Mexican, Honduran. Y'all are all inspired by us. So what was the hate for? And I don't appreciate also how the Black Americans is sitting here calling her a dirty Haitian, saying they eat dirt in her country, they so dirty in her country, they da-da-da. No, yeah, they gotta come here for a better life in that country, and that country is going through a lot with their president and stuff like that, like all this other stuff, their government, but like that don't mean that y'all have to come at the whole entire country, like just like she did for y'all. That's why we keep fighting hate with hate, and it just don't make sense. That's why the diaspora wars keep happening. It's just not making no sense to me, y'all. Why don't y'all come at her, come at her outfit, come at her lisp, go on her page, like, you know what I'm saying, like do different stuff like that. Unless you feel, I feel like people need to come at you like and generalize your community when they can't say something personally about you. She's dead ass wrong, but like y'all kind of wrong too. And happy Black History Month. If that was me, I would have posted that in March. I know y'all wanted y'all podcast to go viral and y'all wanted to expose her for being a hating girl, but like, don't do that during my month. Don't do that during Black History Month, y'all. Happy Black History Month, y'all.
Well, hey, let's just put this out there. By now, everybody should have seen this. Well, it popped up on my For You page, and I'm sure it's going around about that Haitian woman that sat there on the podcast and said dirty Black Americans. Okay, I personally, as a Haitian woman, do not agree with what this woman said on that podcast for whatever reason, because I love my Black American friends, I love the culture and everything, you know what I'm saying? But what I'm seeing is that
there it
a
is
lot
again.
of creators are
But
going off the backs of what this person has said, and is generalizing all of Haiti and all of the Haitian people. And I don't understand why us as Haitians that don't believe in what she says are not outraged about being generalized the way we are being generalized on this app today. We had to go through, back in the 90s, Haitians being called African booty scratchers. We brought the AIDS disease or whatever it is here back in the 90s. Not to forget, during the election year, they made a comment about Haitians eating cats and dogs and all that stuff, you know what I'm saying? And now to come back on this app to see that a lot of creators or whatever it is, or people commenting on what this Haitian woman has said, which again was very deplorable. She should have never said that. I as a Haitian woman do not agree with what she said. But what I will not sit behind and see is this disrespect and a generalization of all Haiti, talking about mud pies, pallets, Haiti's dirty, this is that. Haiti is a beautiful country. Yes, right now it's been going through its season at this moment. You know what I'm saying? It's what you see on the media is not all of Haiti. But I just don't like the fact that we're generalizing Haiti and everything that it comes with. Haiti is beautiful. If you've been to Haiti, Haiti is beautiful. Some people go on vacations there. People that be going on Royal Caribbeans and Norwegian and stuff like that. I think when y'all go on that Caribbean cruises, they stop at Labadee. Yeah, that's Haiti. There is beautiful parts of Haiti. We are not just slumlording in Port-au-Prince or whatever you see in the media. Again, generalizing, I just do not agree with what this lady said on that podcast. She should have been kicked out. I don't even understand why they continued that interview with her. Honestly, that shit should have been shut down immediately. But also from what I'm seeing is that everybody comes in here and just because one person said what they said, people are generalizing Haiti as a whole and all the Haitian community as a whole. And I just don't respect that. I just don't respect it for myself. And y'all are on here talking shit about Haiti and this and that or whatever, and how, you know, it's just sad to see. It's really, really sad to see. It is. And that's just my TED Talk on it. I don't think us as Haitians, you know, us Haitians that are firstborn generation wise, that we should sit here and just be on the app commenting, being like, oh, you know, like, we don't agree. No, post the videos, like, post videos and talk about it, because I think there's a lot of misinformation and miseducation that is being said. But that's just
I personally think coming onto a podcast and referring to a Black American or African American man as a dirty Black American, as a Haitian woman, is a choice. That's something that you could do, especially knowing the stereotypes that already exist about your people. And I don't like the fact that I'm seeing a lot of Haitian people saying, hey, don't blame all of us for what one person said, instead of y'all calling out your community. Am I saying the response from Black African American people is warranted of dragging the entire Haitian community or pointing out all of the Haitian stereotypes? Absolutely not, especially when we consider the shared history that exists between African Americans and Haitian people, especially when we look at Louisiana people and how some of them have Haitian ancestry. But what I refuse to accept is Haitian people policing African American people's response to disrespect, and not the actual disrespect that occurred. So if you're going to acknowledge the disrespect, make sure you're calling out your community. And I'll call out
everyone talking about that Haitian girl that made the dirty Black American comment, which, fair. Have your lashings out with her. I don't agree with what she said at all. I thought that was rude as fuck as well. Bitch, you out of your mind. But now for some odd reason, I'm seeing videos shifting their attentions from her to now shifting to Haitians as a whole. Now that's where I get fucking activated, because the same way when Jamaicans in October, when they got hit with their hurricane, and they were saying how the Black Americans that were there that were being disrespectful, they were not being sympathetic to the fact that people just lost their homes and some people lost their lives. Meanwhile, you're complaining you can't get liquor at the bar. Y'all were saying Black Americans are not all the same. Same thing applies here. Haitians are not all the same. I don't think all Black Americans are dirty. I know some dirty Black Americans, but I also know some dirty Haitians. I also know some dirty Trinidadians. I know some dirty Asians. Like, I know dirty people from every fucking nation. Being dirty does not have a goddamn category in my eyes. There's really times like this where you can really see where people's minds are, because y'all went from attacking this one girl to now attacking the whole culture. You can have your problems with her without disrespecting the entirety of the culture, right? Because if I were to sit here and say, while Haitians had already freed themselves, y'all was getting y'all asses whipped, the lies for me, jumping over cleaning utensils, that would be rude as fuck. Diminishing Haiti's impact on America as if us freeing ourselves did not give y'all the Louisiana Purchase if it did. Like, it's just, all of this is just too much, right? How about we dial back on the ignorance just a wee bit, right? And then restart. Because a lot of y'all are running your mouths with your brains on E, and I hate that for you, babe.
One Zoe girl then came out and went on a damn podcast and talked about yayas and called them dirty Americans. Now all of y'all coming out the closet, y'all going into details about what Haiti is going through, all types of this, all types of that. Like, I just feel like y'all was looking for a reason. Cause why y'all ain't just go for her neck? Y'all coming for everybody now. Like, it's giving y'all been wanting to start something. Y'all was just waiting for a moment. Like, come on now, relax.
I mean, that's not a joke. That's actually something that exists. So you call somebody dirty and you're eating dirt cookies. How is that not logical to talk about? Now listen, What you guys don't understand is that everyone isn't going to play nice with you when you insult them. The disrespect, talking about the disrespect, in your comments, somebody asks, what is a yaya? I guess that's a term for Black Americans, Yankee or American. And you said in your comments to a Black American, just say you're not from Florida. They accept it down here. That's what we call them, basically paraphrasing. Black Americans don't like to be called Yankees and yayas. So how dare your disrespectful Haitian ass hoist your camera up to say what's right and what's wrong, and you disrespect Black Americans. Make it make sense. Now, I don't know why everyone has smoke, particularly for Haitians. Haitians, your claim to fame is that you set everyone free in the Black realm of things, despite the fact that Black Americans had many revolts before you. You didn't inspire us. Listen. So, with that being said, why are other Caribbean lands turning against Haiti? This is a bigger issue. It's not just about Black Americans. It's a world issue. Let's find out.
I keep forgetting. The whole point of me making these videos, I keep forgetting. So the point of what I'm trying to make is, do y'all forget when you guys used to bully us? Literally, like the Black Americans in school, right? If y'all had like a Caribbean, like a Jamaican, an African, a Haitian, someone from the islands in your school, how y'all would bully the fuck out of us? So when she said it out loud to y'all faces, y'all didn't like that. But remember growing up, elementary, middle school, high school, maybe even college, y'all would bully the hell out of us. Bully, literally, like tease us because maybe we came to school smelling like food that our mom made the morning of. We wouldn't dress as promiscuous as some of you girls. We would take our education serious. We wasn't as fast as you girls. Maybe our accent was very thick. Our English wasn't the best. But we were really good in school. Remember all of that? So because she said something in y'all faces, y'all didn't like it. But remember how behind closed doors, how y'all were bullies? Bullying us? Because we weren't Black Americans, like come here. We weren't here. We weren't from here like y'all. We came here within some of us. I was born here. But the girls that came to New York or Florida or Massachusetts, y'all would bully the hell out of us because our English wasn't up to par. We didn't have the latest clothes. Maybe some of us didn't. I don't know. But y'all would just bully because we wasn't speaking bon English like y'all. We didn't dress like y'all. We didn't understand. We didn't have the same like ethic, family things like y'all. Remember that? Just straight bullying. Not because she said what she said to y'all in y'all face. What about what y'all were doing to us behind closed doors back in the day? So why is everyone mad? That's my thing I'm trying to understand.
Now, I'm going to let y'all hear this sister speak on her experience, her truth, when she lived amongst Haitians back in the day.
Okay, y'all, so we back in this thing because now I done ended up making it over the Haitian top, right? And they done said your girl lying. So I came to speak up for Florida, right? As a Floridian, okay? Because Florida was specifically called out, right? In they victim story, okay? Or what happened. Because, you know, Floridians was bullying us in Florida. They was doing this in Florida. They was doing that. So now I'm telling y'all the history of what happened between Haitians and Black Americans in Florida when we were kids. Now, I done already told y'all that they was musty and dusty and crusty and stuff, right? And I done already told y'all how they was wearing mismatched clothes and stuff like that. They had a goddamn ball gown on, and then somebody decided to put a blazer around the ball gown. Mind you, this is in 90-degree fucking weather and shit, so their ass was hot, and they was sweating, and they was motherfucking funky and shit, okay? But let's get into it further, okay? Now, the reason I believe that they was mismatched, because I never understood why the hell they was mismatched like that. But now that more things have come out since adulthood, okay, I believe that their parents did not dress them well because they were trying to prevent them assimilating into Black American culture. I believe that their parents intentionally had them dressed up like motherfucking Goodwill cases, okay? Their parents had them dressed up like who the fuck did it and why. Because if they dressed nice in the fashion trends and styles that we had currently at the time, their parents had considered that to be too American. They considered that to be Americanized, okay? So This is an absolute truth, baby. They used to put 2 inches of hair in a motherfucking big ass fucking bowl. Like, how the fuck did you? And so, mind you, their follicles was barely fucking hanging on. Their follicles was barely fucking hanging on because their mama tried to scoop that shit together, baby. They look like the Cynthia doll off Rugrats. Mind you, another thing that they had going on because their parents wasn't taking care of their heads is they had ringworm real bad. I mean, whole half of their motherfucking head, fucking ringworm. I kid you not, ringworm. Right? Because they want to say what we was teasing them about. What was we bullying them for? Right? That's why. They had motherfucking ringworms and shit. Okay? Real bad. Real bad. They also had bed bugs. And they gonna sit up here and lie. There's nothing for y'all to lie about. We witnessed it out. We seen it out. Okay? So I believe that sometime around high school, because they said, Haitians came up. Haitians finally, had that turn and had that switch. Yeah, because that's because y'all was no longer under y'all parents' roofs and y'all could finally wear clothes that made sense. Y'all can finally dress the way that y'all wanted to dress. Y'all can finally do y'all hair the way that y'all wanted to do y'all hair. This is why I have said consistently while we're having this conversation that Black Americans was not their biggest op. Nobody else was their biggest op. They mamas was their biggest op because that's the truth. They mamas was the ones intentionally out here doing them dirty because they were trying to separate and differentiate them from Black Americans. Their biggest fucking fear was for their children to be mistaken as a Black American person. Right? That was mind you, Haitians would never ever get mistaken as a Black American person, and we all know why. But that was their biggest fucking fear. They thought the clothes would have made them blend in. That lets you know the level of delusion that they were. That's to let you know the level of delulu that they were. But that's what they thought. Right? That's what they thought. So their parents really went out of their fucking way. I'm telling you, out of their fucking way to establish a marker of them being Haitian. So they were trying to avoid anything and everything that would assimilate them into Black American culture. That's why their clothes was mismatched and fucked up. And that's why they was musty as hell. Because everybody know Black Americans ain't gonna walk around musty like that. Okay? Everybody know that shit. I said, damn, y'all so busy trying to differentiate that you and not fucking with Black Americans that y'all decided y'all wasn't gonna fuck with deodorant either. Okay? Y'all wasn't gonna fuck with a little Summer's Eve because you don't want to get mistaken as a Black American. Okay? Because why did your armpits and your coochie have to suffer? And why did we have to suffer through smelling this? Because y'all wanted everybody to know on sight that y'all was Haitian. Please make it make sense. And another thing they run around here lying about. They lying saying that it was us who was being violent and shit towards them. No, it wasn't. It was the Jamaicans. The Jamaicans don't bring y'all raggedy fraggle out head asses in here because you can get it too. When we was kids, I don't know what the beef was between Jamaica and Haiti. I don't know what the fuck that shit was about. I think it was some shit that they brought from their homeland. I still don't know what the basis of the beef was. Okay? But they was fucking beefing. And I'm going to tell you what. I told you. I ain't never seen this level of unity. Mind you, Florida has all the various different Black diasporic groups there. I ain't never seen the type of unity that these fake motherfuckers got on this goddamn app. I never seen that shit growing up. I never seen that shit growing up at all. But Black Americans are the people who make everybody come together because it seems like the only time you motherfuckers come together is to sit up here and bother Black Americans. Because I ain't never seen that shit. I ain't never seen that shit in my life. You used to go in Florida, right? In Orlando, that's where I'm from. They had streets. They have whole sides of town that this was little Haiti, this was little Jamaica, this was DR, this was Puerto Rico, this was Mexico, this was like they had everybody sides of town, little Saigon, little Hong Kong, Chinatown. Like you had whole sides of towns. These people really did not fuck with each other like that coming up. But now they want to act like they was all one. They was all together. And they get up on this app every single day and phone kick it with each other. Because that's actually the fucking truth. But that's Black Americans, baby. We could not create Pan-Africanism that included us amongst everybody. But somehow we have united. We've seen unity from the African continent because they all came together to fuck with Black Americans. We've seen unity. We've seen a whole damn exhibition of CARICOM because they sat up here wanted to fuck with Black Americans. We've seen everybody come together just because they want to fuck with Black Americans. They couldn't come together for themselves, but they can come together to bother fucking Black Americans, though. Okay, have a good day.
East 94th, let me know everything I needed to know. A lot of the Caribbeans that live on that side of Brooklyn, they don't like Black Americans. They don't like us. They are taught to not like us. Well, here's my thing. This is always my question, right? If you don't like Black Americans, where in New York City, it's a lot of us, especially in Brooklyn, right? Why even come to Brooklyn? Why didn't you go closer to Haiti? Why didn't you go to Florida? Why didn't you go to DR? Why you didn't go there? Why didn't stay there? Why you stay closer to your home? You left, you came to the States, you made a family in the United States, and you taught your children to look down on us. And my sister has had horrible experiences with Caribbeans on that side of Brooklyn. She had to curse a man out because he talking crazy. But this is eons ago. That man probably dead now. But yeah, this shit explains everything. It explains it all. Her parents told her this shit. They told her this shit.
To add to this conversation we're having about that Haitian ass bitch that went on that podcast to speak about Black Americans, unprovoked, mind you, unprovoked. I swear to God, we have condos, mega mansions in y'all's heads. The way that y'all are obsessed with us needs to be studied. It needs to be studied. It's a sickness. You're not okay. You're unwell. Okay? Here's my thing. I see like many people speaking about it because they're upset, rightfully so. And then you got the Haitians, the Africans, and the fucking Caribbean people in the comments talking about, oh, well, not too much. You always generalize all of us. Like, we don't all feel the same. I can't fucking tell, bitch. I can't fucking tell. And instead of trying to police us, and instead of trying to tell us how we should feel and what we should say, why don't you get y'all people who keep doing this shit, who keep fucking embarrassing y'all, who keep speaking for all of you, why don't you get them and pack them fuck out and worry about them and not worry about us and how we feel? Like, stop trying to police us, because it gets to a point. We literally are sitting, chilling, cool, and maxing, and we catch a stray every single fucking time. The obsession is fucking real. Okay? I'm gonna keep generalizing until y'all stop speaking on us. I don't give a fuck, because that's all y'all do is speak on us. Speak on us, speak on us, speak on us. You know what? And the thing is, you know what's crazy to me? All of you appropriate Black American culture. All of you. You all do. Yet you want to sit here and disrespect our culture, shit on our culture, but you'll appropriate it real quick, especially when you come here. Don't act like you don't. You do it in so many different ways. Our culture is through everything here. Everything. So stop playing with us. Get out. Stop playing with us. Stop trying to police us and how we feel and what we say. Police y'all people first.
The Eve Way Productions.
You say we cousins till I check you, then I'm Yankee. Scrolling through the comments, y'all throw shade and play it sanely. Why y'all so offended? Y'all just read it wrong, relax. Call us fragile in your patois while we subtweet all the facts. We don't have the same struggle, same skin under that sun, but I'm watching how you talk to us all around the world as one. Laughing at our slang like we soft or we ain't fought. You forget who held the line here while we sharpened every thought. While you gaslighting our pain, say it's all in our brain. Call it jokes, then complain. When we call out y'all shade, y'all all run away from this fate. But you pointing out our chain. We not the same, we not the same. Till it's time to share the blame. While you gaslighting our hurt, say our history's dirt. Wear our trauma on a shirt, then you drag us in the dirt. We all drown out in this rain, but you laughing at our stain. We not the same, we not the same. Till it's time to share the blame. We flex revolution like y'all padding every fight. Throw our heroes in the trash just to make your flag look bright. Say we don't love ourselves cause our stories sound the West, but these cotton fields and courtrooms got our blood type in the dust. Y'all mad at our resilience, we stand strong and bold. Y'all only deal with convenience when it's time y'all fall. You brag about your accents, then mock the way we talk. Call it cultural critique when it's just another rock. Why you gaslighting our pain? Say it's all in our brain. Call it jokes and complain. When I call out y'all shade, y'all play dumb, that's so insane. But you pointing out our chain. We not the same, we not the same. Till it's time to share the blame. Why you gaslighting our hurt? Say our history's dirt. Wear our trauma on a shirt, then you instead of listing who was first? What if we healed the wound instead of asking who hurt worse? We ain't your enemy, but we won't shrink to make y'all tall. Look down on us to make us small. Tell me who gon' catch the fall?